Myers-Briggs type indicator. What is it? A whole bunch of nothing burger. That's what it is. But in all serious, I can never escape it. When I'm just scrolling occasionally on social media, and I look at the bio of a person, what do I see? I see INTJ or whatever other combination there is. When I'm Even when I'm watching my top five favorite animated show, it's Donghua. It's basically a Chinese animated show. It's called To Be Hero X. It has 27 episodes, so at the moment it's pretty good, not gonna lie. But back to the point. There was released MI MBTI for all the 10 heroes. And I'm like, bruh, I can never escape it. Everyone and their mom is in on it, bruh. They're just trying to haunt me. Or not to haunt me, but just to mildly annoy me. That's what. Since I was considering naming this video I Hate Personality Test, more specifically the Mixed Briars type indicator. But, hate's a strong word. So I kind of had to ask myself, do you really like hate MBI, MBTI? And I just thought to myself, no, not really. Do I strongly dislike it? Yes. Oof. I might have to go a little lower. I'll just keep that noted. Because I got a few bones to pick with the mixed bright type indicator. But I'm not gonna go for the easy. Oh. But I'm not gonna go for like the easy stuff. Like, oh, it's not scientifically reliable. Or like the questions are too vague. Wait, kind of, I may need to push it back, maybe. I kind of want to push it back one. Okay, so I think this. Okay, what was I talking about? Yeah, like one example, a smaller bone, but I'll get to the main bone in a bit. One of the smaller bone I have to pick with it is the questions are like so vague. Like, can they get any more vague? And it's not a person's personality result could change in a matter of seconds, like even their mood. You know, I don't even know why I'm working from the top to bottom when I could just work like this. Since wait, so where does it start? Starts here. First two. Okay, so it's gonna be like this. Okay. Oh yeah, it's gonna be easy to criticize from like and just say it's pseudoscience for this reasons. But I see that as just attacking low-hanging fruit since it's pretty easy to do and I have other issues with it. But to tell you that, let me give you a story that happened in high school. It was, I don't know how, but for some reason the teacher told us to do some kind of activity that involved taking the MBTI questionnaire and I think some share the results after that and talk a bit. Now, I'm not gonna tell you guys my results since I guarantee one person's gonna be like, "Oh, that's so insert MBTI of you," but then they wouldn't realize that I lied. And then after that, I say my real one. And then after that, they say, "Oh, that's so MBTI of you." And then I'm gonna be in a never-ending loop. Like, I have no mouth and I must scream. I haven't read that book, but I might need to read it eventually. Especially all these interesting stuff. Man, I have too much. Let me just throw out some stuff. Now it came to share our thoughts and results for it. And I didn't raise my hand to share the result. I'm more of, how can I say, gave a little speech on my intake of the MBTI. I was saying how it kind of simplifies us into categories, which can change, and we're a lot more complex than just four simple categories. And I was saying stuff along the lines of that. And I think people clapped. I'm not being delusional here. I said I think. I'm not saying they were like all over like applauding, they were crying, sobbing and all that. But I think there was like a brief period of clapping. Now, if you take the MBTI seriously, do I hate you? Probably not. But bro, I don't have a picket. I don't have a shovel. Wait, what? But would I feed you a food that brings you slight discomfort? Probably. Unless you're allergic to it. I'm not a murderer. Alright. Yeah, this is annoying not having a shovel. But you see, the point is, wait, what was the point of this? Oh yeah. I see these the people who take the MBTI seriously are the ones that on like the same caliber of people who take astrology seriously. Now that isn't much of a high bar to cross, but it counts as some. Yo, for a second I thought I broke Minecraft physics and the gravel was just floating there. That would have been revolutionary. My lag would have been able to transcend Minecraft boundaries. That would have been pretty cool. Okay, when am I gonna reach the top? Because it's gonna go on for a while. Let me just break and eventually I'll find it. But let me see. Ooh, there was a recent website that I just came across when I was making sure I had everything right. It's called Could the Myers-Briggs Assessment Be Your Dating App Shortcut? And I'm like, bruh. And then that reminded me of a story I seen a person did of his parents divorcing over not being compatible in the Miggs Briar thingy. And then I was like, double bro, why did this make me remember that? Because now I'm even more annoyed. People who take Miggs Briar test indicators seriously. Since you know what, maybe they're trying to give a little idea of a little glimpse of the type of person they are. They're not exactly trying to display like their whole 100% character, but just to give an idea, you know. And to those who use it like that, sure. Do I do I still like that? Not really, but it's better than the ones who take it seriously, I guess. Oh, a bat's back. Yo, yo, there's two bats here. Yo. Uh, I may need to make this staircase a lot bigger, or at least make the entrance a lot bigger. Like this. Yeah. You know what? Let's make it even bigger. Yeah. Ooh, because I was thinking, right? I was thinking of putting little spiral staircases to the top in each of these corners, but I kind of scrapped that idea since it's gonna make it less special. I'll show you. Wait, I can't even get up now. I'll show you why. Oh man, I was trying to do a cool like 2 block jump building thingy, but here. So the problem with this is these stairs. I think there's too many entrances, and it kind of takes away all the feel from it. Since if you look at from behind, it looks slightly awkward. So what I want to do is I want to incentivize people coming in here and just seeing it from this view. So I don't get any like awkward views. Otherwise, yeah, I just don't want it to look bad. So any take-home messages? Let's see. Ooh, don't do drugs, kids. And I would highly recommend To Be Hero X. If you're looking for a show, I would watch it. There's 22 episodes at the moment. It's good. I promise. I'm not wagering anything. Unless it's other people's souls, then I would be willing to wage their souls. Okay. And MBTI stuck. See ya.